happier, though. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Breaking news coming out of Australia. Julian Assange, the founder of WikiLeaks, is a free man. As of, like, yesterday, he's a free man. When did this happen? Oh my God. This is crazy. I did not expect this to ever happen, to be honest. And it just pops out of nowhere. Julian Assange lands in Australia, a free man. Whoa. Whoa. I mean, how long has it been? It's got to be like a decade that he's either been in asylum or in prison. And I do understand. It's a very controversial subject to some people. You know, it was a big deal what he did and what WikiLeaks did. It was a very big deal. And if anyone's curious, I figure maybe someone out there might be curious. I wonder what an American might think about this, considering, you know, WikiLeaks, the biggest bombshells they dropped back in the day were leaked documents from the American military. And I would say, overall, I do understand both sides of it, but overall, the American government, the American society was built on a value of keeping your government in check and freedom of the press. So, and I understand, you know, the flip side of it is if everything was transparent that the government said and did or planned to do, then that would be a logistical nightmare for the troops out there on the ground. It would put them in danger. So, you know, it's a difficult thing, but every once in a while, if someone needs to come along and do what is undeniably a brave thing, and he certainly, I don't think he did it for profit or anything, you know, he did it because he thought that's what needed to be done. Needs to come along and expose some wrongdoings of the American government or any other government. Hey, I think that's commendable. So that's my opinion. I know it's definitely a controversial thing. But mostly, I find it just fascinating. You know, the world we live in is a pretty fascinating place, honestly. Truth truly is stranger and more interesting than fiction, in my opinion. And the whole WikiLeaks fiasco was a part of that. You know, a big part of the story of the world and the new internet age, you know, these secret documents being intercepted and released by an Australian, I guess, news agency, you might call it, or it's really just a website that just dumped these files on the internet. And man, what a crazy time we live in. But I want to react to this. I guess there's footage of him getting off the plane in Australia. I haven't seen him in a while. To be honest, last time I saw him, hold on. The last photo I saw of him was this one, I feel like. You know, he was looking kind of rough, to be honest. I was like, damn. This guy's been locked up for a long time. He kind of looks like, you seen the movie Jumanji? Robin Williams. What year is it? Anyway. I want to watch this news story by ABC News Australia, small and up-and-coming YouTube channel. Check them out. Link down below.
Okay, if you're just joining us, this is Julian Assange's plane, which
it's landed in Canberra.
Has touched down about 20 minutes or so ago now, I think, at the Fairburn Defence Base in Canberra.
I guess he pleaded guilty to espionage, and that had something to do with the deal of him now being free.
Canberra, after a flight from the island of Saipan, where he faced a court hearing this morning. That feels...
Judge sentences WikiLeaks founder. To be honest, I don't know these details. I'm sorry about that. I'm pretty ignorant to the details of what exactly happened here. But apparently he was sentenced. You know, he pled guilty and as part of a deal, I guess. He was sentenced to time served.
So long ago now, where he
has been a long time.
Pleaded guilty to one charge of espionage, bringing to an end in a curious little location in the middle of the Pacific, or the Western Pacific, this saga which has dragged on for so many years, and there we see the
there's his
first
head.
There he
image,
is.
raising his fist.
Yes.
Wow.
He's home.
There he is. Yeah, welcome home, Julian.
I did get some chills there just because it's like, and once again, whether you agree with it or not, this guy had a huge impact on the world. And I remember when it was all happening, you know? I'm old enough to remember the days that these documents were being leaked. And of course, the famous video. The video. Whew, it was a big deal. And there he is, such a long time later, stepping out of the plane, back in Australia, a free guy. And he looks good. Like, he looks, you know, different than that photo I just showed.
Hey!
Welcome home.
Ooh. Wow. That's wild.
There he is. Oh, wow.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Lawyer.
And so, Gabriel, what does that
He's
raised
definitely led one hell of a crazy life, hasn't he?
fist indicate to you about what he's going to be getting up to?
How old is he now? I mean, he did indeed get older. Breaking news. Julian Assange is older now than when he leaked the documents. He's 52. All right.
over the next couple of years?
Well, I think I remember being in the court, 4 years ago in the magistrate's court and watching from the gallery, and Julian was behind these glass panels, and he raised his fist to me when I was watching from the gallery. So, it's a message a message that we've shared throughout this campaign, and I think it's.
I mean, there's something I can't help but respect someone who literally put their life on the line, not for profit in any way, but just to do something that he felt was right. Do you know what I mean? Just as like a core type of value. Like, that is pretty amazing.
It's a signal to everybody who's been fighting this that he's going to keep fighting. So, oh wow, what a moment! Look at that.
Kissing on the cheek, kissing on the mouth.
No.
Damn.
That's fantastic.
I hadn't got a kiss in a long time, apparently.
So Julian Assange there embracing his wife and father.
He is a tall dude, isn't he? This is totally irrelevant, but how tall is Julian Assange? 6'2".
After this extraordinary saga, which has dragged on for so long, Soulette Dreyfus, his longtime friend, is with us and who's campaigned tirelessly for him over many, many years. How are you feeling now?
Yeah, very emotional. It's quite wonderful to see. It really is. And
I am very curious of what the Australian public thinks about him, honestly. I have no idea. I have no idea, to be honest, which is why I keep clarifying. I know a lot of people have very strong, different views about it and stuff, and I do understand. But yeah.
so long time coming.
And I don't like to get political on this channel, I think most politics is just like rubbish, as yeah.
I'm sure his wife is so happy, his father is so happy, and they've of course visited him in prison, but it's very different than seeing him stand free on Australian soil.
There it is. Actually, I need to read some comments. The comments turned off. Are you serious? Isn't that a little bit ironic? This dude fought for, transparency and stuff. And now you're censoring the comments? Maybe this one has comments? The real joke is the one who exposed the murders rather than the soldiers who committed the murdering. Oh, damn. Seeing him hug his wife and lift her up brought me to tears. It's a miracle he's back in Australia. Freedom. Shame on the BBC for this piece. You as journalists should have been his biggest supporters. Oh, man. Like I said, this is a very controversial type of subject. Damn. Damn. I couldn't believe it, to be honest. When I saw that headline yesterday, I was like, oh, my God, I have to react to this. It's just been such a long time, and I did not ever expect to read that. Julian Assange, a free man. To me, that's a big news story. All right. Well, that was fun. Very fascinating to me. You know, I feel like that chapter is finally closed. Or maybe now that he's free, it opens a whole new chapter. I don't know. But fascinating. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow.